That's a fail. Hey guys, it's Michaela, and I cut my hair. I cut my hair, but yeah, I like it. So that's not what this video is about, obviously. So as you can probably tell by the title, this is all about getting my belly button pierced and about my belly button piercing, I guess. So let's start from the beginning. I will insert my clips of me getting my belly button pierced right here.
Doing it on purpose.
I know.
Okay. Take a big breath in. No, don't.
She did her face.
She went and then she looked over like, really?
I didn't even get the ball in the post.
She's shaking.
No, that's my hand. I've screwed up my hand like over the past week. I sprained my wrist right there, so it kind of has a little bit.
You were
Oh my
just
god, are
doing
you
the
still
shot.
recording?
I get.
Oh.
Right here. So there's a long story behind this belly button. So I got it pierced about 3 weeks ago, and I've been meaning to make this video, but I just haven't gotten around to it, but I'm here. So anyway, so I was supposed to go get it pierced with my mom and my sister, and then my other sister was gonna get her nose pierced. But I didn't bring my ID. I didn't know I had to bring my ID. I didn't know I had to, but because nobody warned me that I had to. But, you know, so I couldn't get it pierced. Me and my sister that was going to get her nose pierced couldn't get it pierced because we didn't bring our IDs. So, if you're under 18 and you are going with your parents, even if you are going with your parents, because I went with my mom, bring your ID because they need it to prove that they're piercing the right person. Anyway, so then my mom was like, okay, well, we're just going to get ours pierced and then we'll come back next Tuesday to get yours pierced. So then that was like the slowest week ever. I was just like, Tuesday. Isn't that in Dick and Jane where he's like, Tuesday. There's a movie where a guy's going like Tuesday. Or it's like a day where he's like Thursday. It's like something like that. So like, I was literally just like Tuesday. And oh my god, the days have never gone by so slow before. But then Tuesday finally came, and I was like, yes, it's Tuesday! And I was just so happy. And then my mom forgot. And I was just like, I knew you were gonna forget. She's like, I promise I won't forget. I was like, I knew you were gonna forget. But she forgot, but I reminded her, even though I looked like a little snob. I reminded her, and then we went and got it. Well, I went and got my belly button pierced, and then my sister went and got her nose pierced. And then, so I was like, oh, that didn't hurt. I thought it was gonna hurt a lot more than it did, honestly. Like, I was scared. Like, I was so excited to get it done, but right when he was like marking my belly button, and then he was like, okay, lay down, we're gonna do this, I was like, never mind. I was like so nervous, but then I was like, okay, this is gonna hurt the most. And then I was like prepared for it to hurt afterwards. Like, that entire week I was mentally preparing myself for it to hurt. I was just like, okay, it's gonna hurt, it's gonna hurt, just be ready for it to hurt, you know, like expect it and be ready for it, and then when that happens, you know, it won't be a surprise. But it didn't really hurt afterwards. I was like, oh wow, okay. So then like a week goes by and I'm like, yeah, this is cool. And then I'm just casually like staring at my belly button, and this white stuff comes out. I'm like, no. I was like, it's infected! I like started panicking, and I was at my sister's house, so I couldn't like clean it. I was just like, oh my god, it's infected. So like as soon as I get home, I like dose it in like hydrogen peroxide, and I was like, I need to cover it up, it needs to be better, like, and I even put like band-aids over it. Like, I was panicking. And then I like decided, you know, casually, because I don't know why I didn't decide this before, to look it up on the internet. And it turns out that's supposed to come out, and it's a sign that it's healing. And then I felt kind of stupid in that moment, but then I was like, you know, every natural person would think that it was infected, but it wasn't. And then I also found out that you're not supposed to clean it with hydrogen peroxide, and I was like, oh, that's news to me. I was like, oops. So you're not supposed to clean it with hydrogen peroxide because it dries it out or something, like, I don't know. You're supposed to clean it with a salt water mixture. Like every cup of water that you use 1 teaspoon of salt. So I was like, okay. So then I was like, okay, I got you. So I started doing that, and like it's still like oozing the nasty stuff, and it like gets crusted on the ring. But I was just like, okay, go ahead and heal your own way. So then, you know, 2 weeks go by, then 3 weeks, and then Saturday we're at Six Flags, and I'm just like, Six Flags. Then we're standing in Goliath, and my mom's like, oh, how's your belly button doing? I'm like, oh, good, good. And like we just talked about it, and then like, you know, we got on the ride and then we left. And then my mom had just told me the story about her friend who had just gotten it pierced and then went to Hawaii and was in the water all the time and stuff. So it got infected, and it started like infecting over the like ring. So she had to take it out, and I was just like, ooh, you know, like I don't want that to happen to me. So then like we're walking, and then Lexi and Vinny stop at this booth to like climb the thing to win like this big prize, which they didn't end up winning though. But to win like this big prize, and then, you know, like every once in a while I feel my belly button just to like make sure it's fine and stuff. So I felt my belly button, and I didn't feel the top little ball, and I was like, it swelled over, no. Like I started panicking. I was like, it swole, no. So then like that all happened within like 2 seconds. And then I lifted up my shirt, and it turns out that the top ball had fallen off of my belly button piercing. And I was like, how did that happen? Because my piercer said that it was not supposed to fall off, that it was secure, and then it's not supposed to fall off, but the thing fell off. And then, so I was just like, okay, well, I started like looking for it, but then we had already walked so far from Goliath, and there was like, it could have fallen off on the ride, and I was just like, okay, it's lost. Like, there's nothing I can do about it. And I'm just like, okay, how am I gonna keep this in here so that it doesn't close up? And we just had got into Six Flags. I was like, okay, we're gonna be here for another like 10 hours. What can I do to like keep it in there? So then my sister had a band-aid, so like I put the band-aid inside my belly button and like pulled it and like stuck it, we'll just say my forehead, because that's the closest thing to, you know. So then I stuck it, and then I was like, okay, this is good. So then we say like that, and then we left and we went to Denny's, and then we came home, and it was like 2 o'clock in the morning when we came home, so we couldn't go to any stores. So I had to sleep with it like that. So I grabbed tape, and I just taped it like everywhere. Like I was not messing with it. I taped it, and then I even slept with my hand on it, because like, I was like, if it falls out for like 5 minutes, it's gone. It's gone. It closed up. It's done. So then I woke up the next morning, and my mom went and bought me a new one, and then I was just like, okay, how are we gonna do this? Because you're not supposed to change your piercing, like with any other piercing, for the first like 3 to 6 months, okay? I had this for 3 weeks. I was like, okay, how are we gonna do this so it doesn't get infected? So my mom like sterilized the like piercing, and like she was like, okay, let's do this real quick. So she had me like lay down on the table like I was getting it pierced all over again, and then like she did it, and then I was like, okay. And so I've had it here. I'll show you guys. I have a new one. It's just like this like rainbow one. Like I don't know if you guys can see it, but if you turn, it like changes colors, because you know that's my personality, always changing. So then like here's my old one, because my mom said to keep it because I could always, I don't know. So then, I've had it for like a week for like this, and so it's fine for now. And I was just like, oh, okay, this is good. And yeah, that's my story so far of having it pierced. I was like freaking out, but it's fine now. Anyway, so if you guys are thinking about getting this piercing, I definitely recommend that you do, because it doesn't hurt as much. My piercer said that there's no nerve endings there, so there's nothing to like tell your brain that it hurts. So like, I definitely recommend that you do, especially like if you think that you can't handle pain. It doesn't really hurt. And my piercer said that he called it a no clamp one, because there's like ones where they clamp it and then put the needle through, and then like they put the sting through and then they put the thing through. He just did it all in one. I mean, as you can probably tell in the video, he just did it like all in one. He just put a needle on the little top and just did it. So for me, it didn't hurt that bad. There might be other ones where it's like, it's so much stuff is going through there that it like could get irritated, but it doesn't really hurt. The only thing I recommend is not wearing high-waisted shorts for like the first month of having it, because that hurts. Like when you're sitting down, especially if you're at school, that just hurts. But yeah, so that is all. And if you guys have any videos you want to recommend for me to do, me, anybody else, leave them down in the comments below. Thumbs up this video. And yeah, I might be doing a what's in my backpack video, because I have no life. But yeah, so any questions, anything, comment it down below, and have a beautiful, blessed day. Bye guys. So as you can probably tell about the